What's up, beautiful people? It just rained here, so don't judge the pool. We have a lot of crepe myrtle flowers that have fallen in, but you know, guys, I really wanted to talk about something very briefly because I don't have a lot of time today, but this morning when I woke up, I really felt something was off. And when I went to work, there were a lot of delays. There were a lot of things that just went wrong. There was shipments that haven't come in, and we had to, wait around for the right shipment. We had to wait around for stuff to get delivered. It was, it was kind of annoying. It kind of put us 2 hours behind on the job that we were doing, and it was a little frustrating. But a lot of times we get in these delays, and we get so mad. We get frustrated. But I made it a point today not to get frustrated. I was like, you know what? We're just going to go with it. I'm training a new person at my job right now because I'm about to free up a few days because I have to take care of some things. I have to take care of myself. I'm going to use these days as self-care days. I'm going to get back into the things I enjoy, like painting and doing my videos. Something really heavy happened today. And to some, it's just another day, another dollar. And I mean, I can say that as well because I've seen so many things in my life that nothing really surprises me anymore. Today, while on my job, I witnessed an accident. I witnessed a guy on a bicycle get hit by a car. I saw him fly through the air. I saw him hit the pavement. I was in my company vehicle. I can't help but think that all of these delays that happened today, between the delivery truck being late, between my coworker talking to everybody because he likes to talk. He's a talker. He's a wonderful human being. He has a lot of stories to tell. He's a bit older than I am, so he's seen a lot, and it's really interesting hearing his stories, and he connects with every single client that we go and visit, right? If we were not 2 hours late getting started today, it wouldn't have put me behind the guy that got hit. I was coming out of a road up to a stop sign, and there was this guy on a bicycle right in front of me. And I saw him stop at the stop sign and look. And I don't know why. I had this weird thought in my head that this guy was going to get hit. I really felt it, y'all. He made a right turn off of this road, and then I pulled up and I stopped at that very stop sign, also waiting to make a right turn. I saw there was a lot of oncoming traffic. And I really don't know why this happened or how this happened, really, because when he turned, he was staying on the right side of the road, but then all of a sudden he swerved to the middle of the road. And when he did, this oncoming car had no time to stop. And I witnessed this person get hit and thrown from his bicycle. And he hit the pavement. I immediately put my vehicle in park and ran to the scene. And of course I dialed 911 immediately. I really can't help but feel sorry for this person that hit him, because they were frantic. The last thing they wanted to do was hurt somebody. So now that's on their conscience. And it sucks because they happen to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Everybody was in the wrong place at the wrong time, seemingly, except for the witnesses. If it wouldn't have been for all those delays today, I wouldn't have been right behind this guy. That's the scary thing. I was literally right behind this guy. And I saw this whole thing go down. And just seeing him laying on the pavement in the state that he was in, And I'm not going to get into the gory details, but let me just tell you, it was not pretty. I guess I want to touch on today how life is short and tomorrow's not guaranteed. And we don't know what tomorrow holds. We really need to start appreciating the present. We really need to start appreciating the people around us that love us, the people around us that accept us, and really take life day by day. I talk to a lot of people and they ask me so many questions about things that's going on within my own personal life, within my own family for that matter. And my only answer I can tell them is, well, it's one day at a time. It really is one day at a time. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. Next week's not guaranteed. And maybe we have all these plans that we want to do, but you don't know what tomorrow holds. I've seen so many things in my life I could sit up here and I could be really upset about. I could sit up here, I probably should be, freaking out or having some sort of issue. But honestly, I've just seen so much that it's not that I become numb to it, but it's more or less, I guess I accept things because there's really nothing that we can do in that present moment to stop something from happening. But when it happens and you witness something so traumatic, there's really nothing you can do in that moment but be there for the individuals involved. Not only was I watching this guy struggle to breathe, I was also trying to console the person that hit him because they felt at fault. They felt like it was something they could have prevented. And honestly, they couldn't have. It all happened so fast. And it takes me back to a moment where a deer jumped out in front of me when I was going at least 50 miles an hour. This little deer just jumped out one day, and I had no time to react, no time to stop. And even when I tried to stop, I ran clean over this deer. And yeah, of course, you meat lovers are like, all right, fresh meat, all right, cool. But for me, it wasn't like that. For me, it was like, oh my God, like I just hit something. And me, as an avid animal lover, I felt horrible in that moment, because I was like, oh my God, like I just ran clean over something. My point is, life is short. And maybe this hits home for some of you that's feeling guilty about a certain situation that maybe you gave your all in. Maybe you tried and tried and tried to no avail. Or something didn't work out the way that you wanted it to, even though you tried so hard. And at the end of the day, you got to tell yourself, I tried. I tried my best. I gave it my all. And there's absolutely nothing else I can do in this situation. I just want to leave you with this. You are loved. You make a difference in this world. And no matter what anybody else says, including your own mind, you're worthy. And it's not your fault. I don't know who I'm speaking to today, but it's not your fault. There was events that happened outside of your control. It's not your fault. Just because you witnessed something or just because you were involved in something that was outside of your control, that doesn't make you to blame. That doesn't mean you have to take the guilt for it or the shame or whatever it is that you're trying to place upon yourself. I feel like these emotions have come up with some of you where maybe you're reminiscing on some things from the past and some of you feel guilty. Some of you even feel angry over stuff that's happened. I kind of get like this reminiscing, but you feel, we all say that we can go back and do something different, but can we really go back? No, we can't. What's done is done. What's said was said. It is what it is, and it's not what it's not. The only thing we can do is make sure that we wake up tomorrow morning, or even start right now, and change your attitude, change your outlook on life, and choose to do something differently. I feel like for somebody, I don't know, for somebody out there, I'm talking to somebody, like you were struggling with some sort of addiction or something. And it may not be an addiction. It may be something that you were just dealing with, that you were doing, that maybe you know that you weren't supposed to be doing. And yet you've done it. Or you keep doing it. Or you do it on occasion. Whatever it may be. All right? Different things to different people. But I kind of feel like this guilt or the shame. Like you're being so hard on yourself. Like, you know, you're saying like, oh, well, I know I shouldn't be doing this. God, why do I always do this? Why do I keep reverting back to this? Why do I always go to this? I kind of get, I don't know who I'm talking to today. But I kind of feel like this feeling of, if it's not some sort of addiction, it's something that you go to, like a, what am I getting? Like a, an escape. Yeah, an escape. I don't know why I got the word escape. Like it's something that you escape to. But yet, part of you feels guilty about it because it's an escape. Maybe it's not a healthy escape. The very fact that you can acknowledge something and want to change it, that's where it all starts. You're not going to change overnight. It's not like that. Especially with addictions. It don't work like that. Yeah, you might backslide. You might relapse. And that's okay because you're human. Allow yourself that space to take up. Allow yourself room for mistakes. You're not perfect. You're not a robot. You can't just shut something on and off. You can't just quit doing something. Some people might be able to. I don't know. But whoever I'm talking to today, I feel like there's some sort of struggle that's been going on. And you've really been going round and round with it. And it's like you're making yourself feel guilty over something. And yeah, a certain level of guilt might be healthy. But at the same time, don't beat yourself up over it. A lot of people in today's world are in denial. They don't want to admit their faults. They don't want to admit their mistakes. They don't want to take accountability. But if you can do that, honestly, in my opinion, that's where it all starts. But anyways, I'm going to get off here because I'm a little hungry, so I'm going to go eat some food and spend time with my significant other. So I'll be on here more often in the next few weeks. I have a lot of things I need to take care of. A lot of meetings, appointments, travels, things like that. But once I get done with all my stuff and my schedule frees up a little bit, I will be on here more. It's just a lot of transitions in my life right now. Not bad things, all wonderful, beautiful things. And I'm eternally grateful for all these wonderful things that are going on in my life right now. You know, take it day by day, really I do. But I'm really grateful. And yes, I'm very happy. But I love you all, and I hope to catch you on future videos. Until then, peace, love, and blessings to you all.